Welcome back to Coin Sense and Nonsense. Today, we've got some Halloween bars. Yes, World Money wins. We got Halloween. I know we probably have this one already from Great Lakes Mint, but this is so awesome to finally have in my own collection. I am into Great Lakes Mint, so there is a variety depending on which type of reverse you've got. This one is the so-called flat oval, and there's an incused oval. Let's check the book. So here we are, Great Lakes Mint, and you can see reverse type 2H is the incused oval, and then the flat oval is 3H. And here we are, Great Lakes 6 is the Halloween. So GLM6, and there is the variety for the different reverse styles, no serial number. So 3H, 5750 on the mintage. Actually, both have rarity value 3, and it matters either 2H or 3H. So I've got the flat oval, so I've got the 3H, 5750. And as many of you know, I do collect Great Lakes Mint. It is one of my favorite mints, but the problem is they don't fit into capsules. They're too long, just like the Hamilton Mint and some others, but that's why I bought the Whitman album. So I do have one dedicated just to Great Lakes Mint, and I've cleared the necessary real estate here, and we will slide that in. This isn't actually how I envisioned doing this, but here we are. So happy to have that. Now I've got all the different holiday bars for the first year there, or the only year actually for Great Lakes Mint. So Halloween, Thanksgiving, we got Christmas, and then I got a New Year's one in another book. Not that we're really here to see all my different holiday bars, but there it is. She is, whatever. So that one's a portrait style, and I have a book dedicated just to those. But speaking of books, I did get a Dansco version of a silver bar album. And here we go. This one actually has a mixture or combo. We've got 3 landscape and then 2 portrait pages, so that is cool. But what's not cool is that the spaces allocated or cut out for the various bars isn't sufficient to store the average bar. So this was one I displaced or removed from my Whitman album to make room for some other things, but I can't even fit it in. It's too long. That's what she said. And so, and then this one, it's too wide. Even that happens. So, you can say what you want about Whitman, but in this case, superior to Dansco. And since we're talking about albums, I did get some of the Harco albums that many of the bars that I've been showing you guys came from someone's collection, and they were stored in these kind of deals. These are sleeves that slide out, and then you can add your bars and whatnot. I don't want to destroy it, but you get the idea. And these are made by Harco and no longer produced, of course, but back in the day. So once in a while you'll find these on eBay. Seen them go for as much as $60. That's crazy. Right, that's enough about albums. Next up, we've got something from Hamilton Mint, Halloween. Don't know why the apostrophe, but cool bar. So I don't typically collect Hamilton Mint products for reasons I've stated in the past. Here is a serial number, though, 1580. 84, and MGC. We'll explain that in a moment. And 2000 minted, and we may have a dispute. It does align of 2000 and then my serial number. That's well within the 2000. Let's check the book. And here we are. Hamilton 4 struck for Gerlich's coins. So must be his first name, Gerlich Coins. I don't know. Mitch. I'm still sick, by the way. So Halloween 1973 does have serial number, but it says 500 minted. What the heck? $20 rarity value, and it is that one. So I do have another Whitman album for some of my other bars that are non-Great Lakes. And I do have a little Hamilton section here, and even have the first Halloween bar made by Hamilton. But I did save a little slot here just for expansion. Actually, I moved some other stuff out. But there we go. Maybe I'll put the two next to each other, who knows? But for now, here they are. See if we can close this without drama this time. We cannot. There's some bloopers on this one here. Anyway, so here we go. And then the third and final bar is another 1973 Halloween. And this one is 1 mint. And I love the reverse on these. I believe this is my third 1 mint bar. I don't see any serial numbers. So let's check the book. This is another one of those long bars that has to go in the Whitman album. Here we are, 1 mint. And we do have Halloween 1/6. And no serial number, as I found out. 400 minted only, and $30 rarity value. So there it is. So we're back to the Whitman album, and actually here's my only other 1 mint bar. I thought I had 3, but I really only have the 1. So I do have a slot here saved for it. Put that one in. Woohoo. So happy about that. 1 mint. So very happy to have that. So I thank you so much for watching Coin Sense and Nonsense. And until next time, pay attention over here. Bye. Bye. Oh, not fish, not vertical. All right, here we are. Oh, here we are. And here we are. And so this one, Hamilton 4, it says struck for Gerlich's coins. And that's why we've got that special reverse. So, what did I say? Hamilton 4, duh. World Series. Oh, that's Hamilton 6. Man, you can't read. It's a 2H or a 3H. This one's a flat oval, so it's a 3H. What the H am I talking about? Let's put this one away first before we bust out another one. So you can see there's more leeway here on these Whitman albums than the Dansco. So, oh man, we're having a problem. And hopefully we can close this one properly. There we go. What is going on here? There we go. So let's see what's that about. What's that about? I fucked it up again.